Hi guys, in this video we're going to check the last topic, which is based on clothes. Let's go very briefly and quickly to this lesson. In this lesson, as you can see on the topic, we have clothes, and the first question we have to ask is, what kinds of clothes do you like to wear? In this lesson we have three people here. For example, we have Kyoto Takano, 16, high school student. Well, we don't have to wear uniforms at our school. So I like to wear pants, a t-shirt, and sneakers. So yeah, I'm lucky. My friend has to wear a uniform, and she hates it. Emre Yilmaz, 27, accountant. I have to wear a suit and tie to work. After work, I just want to go home and put on jeans and an old sweater. You know, something comfortable. Bethany Phillips, 32, advertising executive. Well, my boss likes to wear designer clothes, so I need to look good too. I usually wear a nice skirt or dressy pants with a silky blouse and a jacket. Oh, and high heels. As you can see in these three stories about these three people, they talk about the different clothes they wear. Let's go to activity number one, getting started. Look at the photos above. Who's wearing these things? A jacket. From these three people, who wears a jacket? Yes, exactly. Bethany Phillips wears a jacket. Next, sneakers. Who wears sneakers here? That's right, Kyoto Takano wears sneakers. A silk blouse. Who wears a silk blouse? Correct, Bethany Phillips wears a silk blouse. A sweater. Who wears a sweater? Emre Yilmaz. Correct. Emre Yilmaz wears a sweater. And finally, a skirt. Who wears a skirt? That's right, Bethany Phillips wears a skirt. As you could see, there are some clothes that are mentioned here. One of them is pants, which in Spanish is pantalones, t-shirt, playera, sneakers, tenis. Uniform, in some schools people wear uniforms, in some other schools people don't wear uniforms, but at least here Kyoto Takano is speaking about her and her friend. According to Kyoto, Kyoto doesn't have to wear a uniform, but her friend has to wear a uniform. Next, we also have a suit. A suit in Spanish is un traje. Tie is a corbata. And the other pieces of clothes are jeans, which are pantalones de mezclilla. Sweater, we already know what a sweater is, similar in Spanish, a suéter. And finally, we have Bethany Phillips speaking about her clothes. She says she wears designer clothes. And she mentions she wears a skirt, which a skirt is a falda, dressy pants, which are pantalones, like pantalones de vestir, as you could see here. And finally, she wears a blouse and a jacket. Blouse is similar in Spanish, blusa, jacket. Many of us know that a jacket is a chamarra, but a jacket is also like un saco, the ones we wear when we have like a suit. It's a jacket and pants. And she mentions also high heels. High heels are zapatillas. And well, here we're going to be checking some grammar. Let's read the information in exercise C. Instructions. Circle the correct words. Use the interviews above to help you. Embry says, after work, I just want or I just want to put on jeans and an old sweater. If we check, we will see that Embry mentions something interesting. Let's see what Embry mentions. Embry mentions, I want to, or I want to put on jeans. According to what we have here, he says, I just want to go and put on jeans. So, what we have about Embry is that the correct answer that he mentions is I just want to put on jeans and an old sweater. Let's go to the next example. Kyoto says, I like to wear pants, a t-shirt and sneakers, or I like wear pants, a t-shirt and sneakers. If we check the information, we have I like to wear pants. The correct answer then is I like to wear pants. Example number 3, Kyoto doesn't have wear a uniform, or Kyoto doesn't have to wear a uniform. Here we have the information we don't have to wear. Then the correct answer would be Kyoto doesn't have to wear a uniform. And finally, in number 3, we have she doesn't need to wear, or she doesn't need to wearing formal clothes. What we have here is we, oh sorry, we, she doesn't need to wear. She doesn't need to wear. The information is not there, but the correct answer is she doesn't need to wear formal clothes. In number 4, we have Bethany's boss wears designer clothes, so Luisa has to look good too, or Luisa has look good too. Here we have the information Lisa has to look good too. As you can see in these examples, there are some verbs that we have to use or that we can use. In many cases, what we do is to use words like want to. In the case of want to, we have I want to. In Spanish, this would be like quiero. And then if we need to add an extra verb, we use the verb in simple form. Like I want to put, I want to work, I want to study, I want to go, I want to watch TV, I want to walk, I want to learn, I want to study, and many others. Another verb that is similar is like. For example, when we use the verb like, we also can say I like to wear, I like to study, I like to watch TV series on Netflix, I like to read, I like to walk, I like to learn English. These are similar verbs. Want to, like to, and then we use the verbs alone. One more verb is have to. For example, here we have Kyoto doesn't have to, and then the verb in simple form with no extra words. Here you can see it is, sorry, here we have Kyoto doesn't have to wear a uniform. Then we have one more verb, which is need to. In case of the verb need to, we also have to use the verb in its simple form. I need to wear formal clothes. In all these verbs, we use want to, like to, have to, and need to. This is important because when you want to express an idea with two verbs, what you have to do is to use simple forms in the second verb. I want to wear. I want to put on jeans. I have to wear. Luisa has to look good and she doesn't need to wear. This information is important because you will see it in the next exercise. Look at the grammar chart. Like to, want to, need to, and have to. As you can see, there are words in bold that tell you how you can use want, like, need, and have to. So, in the first example, we have what do you want to wear tonight? I want to wear my new outfit. I don't want to wear my old dress. Second example with like, what kinds of clothes does Bethany like to wear to work? She likes to wear designer clothes. She doesn't like to wear casual clothes to work. And finally, the verbs need to and have to. These are verbs that you can use to talk about needs and rules. Needs in Spanish is necesidades and rules are reglas that you have to follow. Reglas por seguir. Examples. What do you need to buy? Do you need to buy new clothes or new shoes? Yes, I do. I need to get some sneakers. What does Emre have to wear to work? Does he have to wear a suit? Yes, he does. He has to wear a suit and tie. After this explanation, complete the exercise below. For example, what do you like to wear at home in the evening? Which would be the answer for the other exercises? Take your time and complete each exercise on your own. Then continue watching the video and check your answers. The answers to this exercise are I usually just want to relax. I like to put on jeans. Do your friends have to wear a uniform to school or work? No, they don't. My friend Jenna has to look good for work. but she doesn't have to wear a uniform. Do you like to buy clothes online? Or do you have to see things first? No, I always need to try on clothes. So I don't like to shop online. Are the store expensive here? I mean, do you have to pay a lot for jeans? Well, there are expensive stores, but you don't need to shop at those places. As you can see in all these exercises, you have to use the words like, want, have to, or need to with another verb, but that second verb has to be in a simple form. Example, I want to relax. I like to put on jeans. Do your friends have to wear? My friend Jenna has to look. She doesn't have to wear. I like to buy. Do you have to see? I always need to try on. I don't like to shop. Do you have to pay? You don't need to shop. All of these exercises include one extra verb after the verbs that we already mentioned, like, want, have, or need. When we speak, there's something extra you need to know. When we speak, and to sound naturally, verbs like want to and have to change a little bit. For example, if you want to say, I want to buy new clothes, you can also say, I want to buy new clothes. Or, what do you want to buy? You can say, what do you want to buy? In case of the verb have to, you can say, I have to buy some new clothes. What do you have to buy? These are informal ways of speaking. You can use them, but in very informal contexts, for example, when you speak with friends. When you speak formally, these forms are not the best options. And well, this is basically what we have here as to the topic that we finished on verbs have to, like to, want to, and need to. Now, just to go quickly on colors, we're going to check some colors that we have here. For example, we have these colors that you probably already know, but if you don't know them, let's check them all. First, we have colors like white. Spanish, this will be blanco, white color. Black is negro. Red, you see, rojo. Blue, azul. Brown, café. Green, verde. Yellow, amarillo. Gray, gris. Pink, rosa. And orange. These colors are useful, for example, when you are describing your clothes. You could mention, let's say, black shoes, a yellow bag, a green umbrella, a red tie, a brown hat, a white blouse, a white shirt, a pink jacket, red high heels, black skirt, and black pants. This is it about this lesson. I hope you find it useful and you can continue learning and practicing English.